Hey everybody, welcome down here in the EDGYTIM video studios. We have a verbal commitment. Yes, three-star offensive tackle Bryce Effner. Not a big surprise, committing to Penn State a little while ago, according to Ryan Schneider, our guy over at Blue White Illustrated, the Penn State site on Rivals. So again, let's give you a little information about Bryce and some overview. Had a chance to see Bryce at the opening, the Chicago Regional, about a month or so ago, and really like Bryce quite a bit. Number one, not a great offensive tackle class here this year, which those of you that are just kind of casual observers of recruiting in Illinois, you know, we're almost as well known back in the day here for offensive tackles as Chicago is for deep dish pizza. Kind of goes hand in hand with linemen, but honestly, the last 3 or 4 years, I would say in particular, we haven't had the great large number class of offensive tackles. In the 2008 class is the same. So I really think Bryce could wind up being the top offensive tackle out of certainly the state of Illinois. A lot to offer, and I know people are going to look at his profile on Rivals and see 6'5" and 270 and think, well, you know, he's too light at this point, and 6'5", is he really a tackle? First of all, don't get misled. Ranked as a 3-star, I think that could change eventually. I like Bryce quite a bit. 6'5", I would say he's probably closer to 6'6". Has the frame, very wide base on him, big broad shoulders, long. Moves very well. That's what I was really impressed with him at the opening. Very good feet, very good quickness. Really strong base, and again, just a natural bender, not a leaner whatsoever, and showed really good hands, good punch. And what impressed me the most about Bryce was you could tell this was probably his first real kind of elite camp type of experience, and he got lit up on a play. I'm not going to tell you who, but it was a highly ranked offensive center. Kind of lit him up on a play and kind of twisted him and ended up throwing him to the ground. And, you know, I've been to too many of these camps, and I think what I looked at closest is how Bryce was going to react, and he reacted great. He came right back, took a couple of real quick reps after that, maintained his composure, and then really improved after that. So again, a lot of upside there. And again, I've known James Franklin and that staff for a while. I've known Matt Limegrover since his days at Southern Illinois. So not surprised at all that Bryce is the kind of kid that a Matt Limegrover would want to lock up. As I mentioned, definitely a tackle. Do not think this kid's going to be an inside guy. He has all the attributes and the tools to play outside an offensive tackle. Will get bigger. Will add more weight. He's more than 270. He's probably closer to 280 at this point, probably a little bit more. And again, ranked as a 3-star, probably a mid 3-star for now. That could certainly change. I could see him as an upper 3, maybe even a lower 4. By the time it's all said and done. And again, just a lot to like about his game. Metea Valley is in the DuPage Valley Conference out in the Naperville area, if you're familiar at all with the Chicago suburbs. One of the top 8A conferences in the state, 8A being the largest class. So, again, you look at the team's record, it hasn't been great. But literally week in and week out, Bryce is playing against arguably some of the toughest competition in the state. So, definitely tested. Has played at a high, definitely some great competition. And I think a terrific commitment for Penn State stealing a kid out of Illinois. So, again, well done, Penn State, James Franklin and staff. And, again, just a really good, and I hate using the term, but I guess I will, a really good get for the Nittany Lions. All right. We'll talk to you. Have a good night, everybody, and stay tuned. Plenty more breaking news and all that good stuff coming your way here at EDGYTIM.com. See ya.